I said, he was my best friend, and he was such a great guy. He loved everybody. Anybody he met, everybody was just always friends with Jimmy. I wish he'd have been around a lot longer to kind of experience some of the stuff that we as a shop kind of got into and accomplished. He never got to see the truck in magazines. It was featured in 3 magazines. Hey, I'm Jamie Mays, and sitting beside Chucky here. This is the shop truck for Mays Cook Customs. Me and my dad own this business, just restoring trucks and cars and anything old. Lord, this truck come from one of my best friends, Jimmy Nichols. He unfortunately passed away from ALS. I met Jimmy. He was always lived here in town. He never really knew him, but we were kind of into the same stuff. I raced bikes at the time. He raced bikes, we kind of had that in common. And I was at a bicycle shop, and he happened to be there, and he invited me to come on a ride with him. And we kind of just hit it off as best friends ever since that moment. So we rode and done all that thing for several years, and he kind of got into trucks. I think I kind of pressured him into trucks, his wife says, but we had a good time with the trucks and car shows and things like that. He got diagnosed with ALS 2021-ish. The dates kind of all run together right there for me, but so he actually come to the shop and kind of was telling me about it. And he was working on a truck at the time, and he told me he couldn't finish it, that he was having trouble using his hands, and I was working at another job at the marina at the time, so I told him in the afternoons after work, if he brought the truck here, I'd help him finish it and get it going. And that truck was actually his son's truck, so got it together for his son and for him and his son to enjoy. I was working at a marina. I liked the job. It wasn't my thing. And he come to me and said, "Man, why are you doing something you don't want to do?" I said, "Man, that's just a job. And the trucks are a hobby. I kind of have to draw the line there. I don't think I can make the line and make the money in trucks." But he come to me, and I'm not sure his wife knows this, so here's Gail, there's some news for you. But Jimmy told me, if you can't make money in trucks, I'll cover your bills until you can figure out how to. And so I quit my job, started this, and sort of exploded, and we've done really well at it. So that's kind of how that went and how I got into building trucks full time, and here we are. As time went on, he got sick. We kind of ended up with the truck. I actually got the truck to build for my dad, and then it ended up being a shop truck. You know how that goes. It was just a stock C10 at the time. Kind of had a vision in my head, and cool thing is he kind of had the same vision. So the one thing that we couldn't mess with, that sort of Jimmy's request, is he did not want to see the truck painted. Of course, as you can tell, it's in really good shape and has never had any paint work done on it. And I think that he appreciated that. I appreciate that. So it kind of just started as a patina truck, which is not really our style. We paint everything for the most part, but it was too good a paint to touch, and he made that pretty clear. So he would come to the shop, had input, helped us when he could, but he done a lot of sitting in the chair and watching us work. Done a lot of talking with us and distracting us from work. But if you knew Jimmy, you knew that was just how he did. He loved to talk. So he actually never got to ride in the truck, unfortunately, but he did get to see it finished. We were having some little issues with running and getting it fully up and running and driving, but he did get to see it with interior done and all together, and he certainly approved of it, and I think he was happy with it. Got vintage air, retro sounds radio, Dakota digital. Tried to get all the goodies in this thing. Yeah, we were trying to come up with the name for the truck and just sort of drawing blanks on everything. And it was right after COVID. You couldn't get parts for anything at the time. And almost everything was a nightmare that we touched. So it was just orange and a nightmare. So we just come up with Chucky. So the engine is a 2018 LT1 out of a Camaro. It has an 8-speed transmission. And then Roadster Shop chassis, CVF Racing front accessory drive there. All wheel wood brakes. And then these are, the inner fenders are Veneta Fabrication. Engine control and wiring harness was all done by Swap Time USA out of Missouri. Gen 5 stuff, he's the guy on that, in my opinion. But then we actually have the stock Camaro manifolds. They worked great. All right. So bed floor is quite a vast array of AMD bed floor parts cut up and made into what you see here. So these are the 4-inch wide tubs, and then the bed floor repair panels that kind of just made all of this up right here, welded together and made into a manner that fit the tubs. And then got a carbon fiber drive shaft from USA Driveline out of Louisiana. They're a great group of guys if you ever need any kind of driveline stuff. The wheels are dirty, but they are MTW Billets. Super nice custom cut wheels. Waited a while on them, but we did get them, and they turned out far better than expected. So it was there again. That was the COVID stuff and waiting on parts, and anybody that built a truck at the time kind of knew how that went. 626 upholstery done the interior on it for us. He done a great job incorporating the orange and kind of the old school insert material there. We'll be at GM Truck Fair. It's sort of one of my favorite shows. It's up in Greenville, Tennessee. Brian puts on a great show there. But I had the truck there 2 years ago. I'm not sure if I'll have it there this time, but I'm gonna definitely try to get it there. He got into the truck world late, so later in life, and I wish he'd have been around a lot longer to kind of experience some of the stuff that we as a shop kind of got into and accomplished. He never got to see the truck in magazines. It was featured in 3 magazines, but featured in Street Trucks and C10 Builder's Guide, as well as Drive magazine. But he would have been super excited about that. I'm happy that he supported my move and definitely was a big part of where I'm at today. So. Lord, can you cut it?
Are you kidding? I work with Eddie.
Yeah, I know.
What? Real nice, Amanda.
Hey.
Real nice.
Hey.